Day 9. Put me in, coach. Ask your inner coach to silence your inner critic.
Our inner critics began to develop in our childhood. We created them unconsciously to protect us from making mistakes. When you went to try something new, our inner critics would say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" When we did anything, they would assess our performance and let us know how we could do it better next time. Eventually, our inner critics gained more power over us than we had intended. They started being overprotective and overly critical. They didn't want us to try anything new at all because we could end up failing or looking foolish. And if, God forbid, we went ahead and tried but stumbled, our inner critics would say, "See, I told you so. Why are you so stupid?" We may not realize it, but we also have an inner coach that has our best interest at heart. How we respond to our inner coach determines how we feel. When we don't listen, we feel bad. When we follow it faithfully, we feel good. That's how you can tell whether you're in touch with the advice of your inner coach, how you feel after making a decision. When I first left my job in the business world and turned my attention to writing, Mick, my inner critic, began to show up frequently. He yelled things like, "Expletives deleted. Writing is so foolish, spending so much time on yourself. What? You're a writer?" I listened to Mick for a while, and then I, confronted him. I communicated my writing goals, outlined his performance expectations, and rewrote his job description. As much as Mick intimidated me, I showed him who was boss. Today, when Mick attends my daily writing appointments, he knows his behavior must be positive, his criticism timely and constructive. Oh, he still tries his tricks, but I still confront him.
Exercise your rights.
Number 1. Open your journal to a fresh page and write the date. Write down something unhelpful that your inner critic has recently said to you. Number 2. Now bring in your inner coach for a 10-minute free writing huddle with your inner critic. Base your image on a real person, perhaps a mentor or a sports coach that you've had in life. What does he or she have to say in response to your inner critic? Write it down. Number 3. After 10 minutes of coaching, read what you've written. Look at what your inner coach said in response to your inner critic. Realize that you can call on this coach at any time to tell your inner critic who's boss and give you the pep talk you need to move forward.
Writer's block. Writer's blocks are part of a natural ebb and flow of the creative process. The most notable example of this in modern literary history was Henry Roth's writer's block, which persisted for 60 years and was caused by a combination of depression, political problems, and an unwillingness to confront past problems. So deal with your writer's blocks by using your journal to do some free writing, stream of consciousness writing, and just let her rip. Challenge your hypercritically negative thoughts about your writing skills and abilities. Write a letter to or have a hearty conversation with your inner writer. Buy something for yourself like a new pen or an elegant journal, like a distinctively unique Fancy Lamb journal. Yes, you deserve this. Don't even think twice.